Finding affordable housing in today's market is hard, if not impossible. Many contributing factors that have brought a housing hell in Canada are elevated bank rates, accelerated levels of immigration, lack of building new spaces, to just name a few. Let's explore this topic which impacts all Canadians. Hi, my name is Sunny, and a quick like share alongside smashing that like button will be highly appreciated. Housing affordability is a leading contributor to housing hell we all face in Canada. According to Canadian Real Estate Association, average house prices in Canada in July is up over 6% from last year. I believe this is unaffordable for an average Canadian household. Cost of building new houses has gone up, which includes building material and different government taxes to be paid on it. Therefore, whether you are a citizen or a newcomer into this country, you will face a housing hell in the form of higher cost to rent or to own. Consequently, it is a burning topic amongst Canadians these days. By all metrics, housing in Canada is way expensive than the US. I know there are multiple valid reasons like concentration of population in few cities, but many foreign and domestic investors started scooping up houses and apartments to rent out when bank rates were ultra low. It made sense as price to rent ratio allowed them to have a positive cash flow, refinance it to get their money out to buy even more. Consequently, this artificial demand propped up valuations into almost bubble territory. In all this buying frenzy, an average Canadian is left out as he can neither afford a mortgage nor skyrocketing rent. House prices are unaffordable, but then who is buying at these inflated prices? Real estate investors account for about 20% of all home purchases in this country. But how come they can afford where majority of us can't? Broadly, there are four groups. First, those who are buying as a second rental property. Second, who are buying to live while renting basements as a mortgage helper. Third are foreign investors, but their numbers have diminished ever since foreign buyer tax was introduced. And last are first time home flippers who are stuck as they have bought during FOMO buying. Hope you get the idea. Historically, rate fluctuations directly affect real estate alongside people's affordability. Recent pause in rates by Bank of Canada came as a pleasant surprise to the real estate market. But I don't think so this will make houses affordable because if prices have softened a bit, higher rates have increased mortgage payments beyond affordability. I believe this monetary tightening by Bank of Canada is going to last until inflation is below their target 2%. So does that mean housing hell in Canada is going to come to an end soon? I don't think so. Because effect of rates according to many experts takes up to an year to trickle down in the economy. Sudden increase in immigration in the last few years no doubt has an effect on housing and its availability. I know Canada is land of immigrants, but when we have lot more coming in than we can afford to build houses for, there is bound to be scarcity of residential spaces. There is nothing wrong with immigration, but uncapped inflow is putting strain on infrastructure which can't cope up. As a matter of fact, there is no point in bringing in somebody when you can't have enough housing or even hospitals. All this is putting extra pressure on housing, especially renting, which leads to some resentment in the society. House prices have gone beyond affordability for a while now. Amongst G7 countries, Canada has the highest house price to income ratio, which I believe is not sustainable. A young Canadian's aspiration of buying a home has practically become a distant dream. I believe It will take many years before home prices might come back into affordable territory, even if we act right now. Surely, house price correction is required so that income levels can catch up. And by building more rapidly, hopefully in few years time we can increase the residential supply and see light at the end of the tunnel. I believe there is no magic wand that can quickly solve this housing problem in Canada, which has taken many years to reach where we are now. Having a responsible rate of immigration, reducing bottlenecks and cost of new construction at municipal level, incentivizing new low cost rental spaces, high tax when you flip a property, etc., are some of the things I believe could help alleviate the problem. But don't get me wrong, it might take couple of years to get the results. We all have to do our bit, including our government, so that there is hope for the next generation to at least have their own roof over their head. As a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please consult one before investing based on your personal financial situation, and don't forget to do your own due diligence. If you like the content that I make, please help me and my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing to it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.